What up, y'all? Oh no. Mm-mm. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Boy, 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 boy. What up, one person that's watching? It was good with you. Oh shit. What up, two people that's watching? How y'all doing? Whoever's in the bushes, let me know how y'all feeling tonight. If you feel like it. Like normal, we're gonna wait for about 5 people to get up in here. And if y'all can't understand me, just tell me. If I can't understand me. Fuck that. I know I like to wait to take my stuff off, but I can't understand what I'm saying. It's getting hot up in there. No. I look like I got a jellyfish head. I don't like that. Fix that. While we're waiting for about 3 to 4 more, y'all gonna tell me how y'all doing today? Or what? Or is these my Bushes fans? My fans of being the Bushes. Damn, this don't look right. I don't know how to put this on good. I'm gonna set up I'm gonna set up my little sideshows while we're waiting. That's not. Okay. Actually, I need to let that play for a second. Get go to about right here. All right, we got that set up. 1 second, y'all. Setting up the other one. I don't think this is showing it. Good evening, y'all. How y'all doing? Thank you, boss lady. Thank you, Patricia. I don't think Mimi's here. I know she has to hit the sack early. She was saying. I think that's what she said. Oh no, that's not the video I wanted. Where is the video I wanted? Well, I guess I can ask you two, even though I'm gonna ask some more later. I was just trying to find the video so I could set it up. I'll ask you two, since y'all are here for a second. You four, whatever. I don't know if everyone's seen it, but I just wanted to hear people's personal opinions on it. How do y'all feel about the father, or I guess it's important and relevant for me to say that the Muslim father that took his son to prom, especially as older ladies. If you don't mind sharing your opinion in with me, Patricia and Boss Lady, and then whoever else is in the bushes, y'all can pop out and share your opinion as well. Man, if this thing don't stop, looking like a damn Portuguese man of war. You missed that story? Well, I'm gonna play someone else's clip of it in a second, Patricia. I mean, well, you know, there's already 5 in here. Let me do that real quick. Let me do that. They changed up the way StreamYards is, and I don't like the way it's looking. It's like it doesn't even fully fit my screen anymore. Pissed me off a little bit. I can't get to all my settings and stuff down here. Can I shrink the screen? I can enlarge it, but let me shrink it. Let me erase it. Damn, this is really annoying. How do I get this out of here? Fuck out of here, bro. Taskbar manager. Whatever, I can't move the taskbar. This is annoying. No. No. Well, I really can't see everything. They changed this up in a real stupid way. Here we go. What'd you say? Yep, I'm about to share it right now, Patricia. In the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. This is a little too much. This is extra. The sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. So basically, I guess it's a Muslim family, Patricia, and
My
the
husband
father
surprised his son by taking him to the
There you
prom.
go. Mr. Jar Wisdom. I definitely follow him.
Don't mess up that makeup, Dabber. Dabber.
Man, his ass don't stop. His ass pop up at the wrong moments.
Oh, he's crying. Oh my God. Oh, you made him cry. Wait. Let him fall on the floor. Let him fall. Let him fall on the floor. Oh, poor baby.
Now, a lot of people were saying that the father looked like he didn't want to be there. I don't know. I'm not going to say that.
Look up. Oh, Mello's crying. He didn't know his pop was going to be there. He's crying.
So, yes, the That's a male, Patricia. So what I was saying is that so it's I guess it's a Muslim family, definitely a Muslim father, and he escorted his son to prom. So you got half the people like it's an awesome dad, it's a great dad, stuff like that, and just me, my personal beliefs and stuff. I'm not gonna knock him for showing his son support, but I don't agree with obviously with that. I don't knock nobody's lifestyle. I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like them dum dums at school. But one of my best friends at school's black. No, but I'm saying some of my friends, that's their lifestyle. That's cool. I knocked myself out of my own studio by accident. Anyways, I love them just the same. So traditional Muslim, that I don't know, Patricia. I honestly don't know. Um, yeah, my bad, yeah. Because my mouse be having all the extra buttons on and stuff, and I be hitting them by accident. But and then and like pretty much like you just asked, traditional Muslims they don't mess with that at all. You know, um, yeah. So actually, forget my personal opinion. I'll get there last. Just as we know, traditional Muslims they don't mess with that. So maybe I don't know. I can't speak for nobody, but I'm just thinking maybe it could be a thing of where it's like I still just have to show my son support. Maybe that was his thinking. I have Muslims in my family. I have brothers that are Muslim. That would never fly. Right, right. That's right. That's what I would think. That's what I think. I mean, very few family members I know of the follow Islam. I guess I never really talked to them about it, but just me knowing what I know about the culture and having to study the culture a little bit, or going through our little classes. Actually, we never went through that in our classes before we deployed or anything. Now I think about it, I mean, it wouldn't be needed, but you even know in a lot of predominantly Muslim countries, they're known for executing people, throwing them off the roof. In more Western countries, excommunicating people completely, not even from their mosque, but from the entire community. So I don't know. It's different. That's a different one. It's probably true. Probably true. Boss lady, is that the same boss lady? Oh, it is. Okay. I thought you said hi to everyone twice. I was like, wait, is someone playing? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Again, me personally, you know, yeah, my bad, boss lady, because I thought I saw you say hi to Patricia and Mimi twice, but when I think about it, I had seen you say that on my phone, and now I'm looking at my computer, so I was confusing myself. What up, cuz? Whatever, bro. You can stick that finger in your nose. Angel my butt, girl, please. Uh, Sonny, you have an opinion? No. I didn't kick myself this time. The power went out for a second. So you know the router got to reset. Man, it pissed me off. I was like, man, I don't even remember what I was saying. Talking about the young man and his dad. Shut up, Sonny. Um, yeah, Andre Boss Lady. It's just his boss is kind of old school at his law firm, and his boss doesn't like it. So it's just easier to keep the peace with his boss. That that's why you ultra bite skinned, Sonny. Talking to you. Hey, Missy, can I hit you back after my show, or did you need something?
No, I thought you called me.
I might have did it by accident.
Okay.
All
I
right.
might call you and say, okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Love you too. Bye bye. That was my biggest cyst. Um, what? Wait, what I miss? Me? What, Patricia? Um, what? What are you talking about, Sonny? I'm so confused. Yeah, and y'all know I'll be lost real easily. I do want to host the meet. Wait, what are you talking about, my show? I wasn't kicking myself. Oh, am I reading the comments late? Am I just getting the comments late again, like always? Thank you, boss lady. I'm gonna tell her too. Oh, Andre's boss. I mean, I am his boss. I'm just not. I'm not his boss of his law firm. I'm all my friends' boss. They know what's up. No, not yet. Not yet, Patricia. This is something from Subway. Yeah, y'all know I always get fast food on the nights I go live. Oh, I remember what I was asking Miss Bright over there, Bright Sunny, because she definitely ain't the same skin tone as me, like she tried to say. That's a lie. Um, did you see the thing about the Muslim father who took his son to prom? I just want to know everyone's opinions on it. It's not really what the show is going to be about today. I just wanted to know people's opinions. Yeah, boss lady. His name is Andre Bright of short stature because he's short and weak. Looks like Drake in the game had a baby. Yo, if this turban do rag thing don't act right, I'm tired of it looking like a Portuguese man of war on the top of my head. But just say that's weird to me. I can y'all just be nice about it? Y'all be like link. Can y'all say, hey, send me the link? Y'all are so just. It's because y'all women, y'all think y'all can talk to me how y'all want. Ain't nobody scared of y'all no more. I've been stopped being scared of y'all a long time ago. As soon as I wasn't scared of my daughter no more, I wasn't scared of y'all. That's weird to me, but who am I to tell someone how to? Right? I agree, Patricia. I ain't telling no one else how to live. As long as you ain't trying to tell me how to live, do what you do. I think it's unusual, but parents showing up for you in a positive way is not a bad thing. Just my thinking. What's
Nigga.
this,
First of all, nigga.
what's this
Don't
picture?
disrespect me. Don't fucking try to bitch me in no fucking chat. Cause to be honest, I was actually coming up here to ask for info. You wanted my opinion. I'm
No.
trying.
Y'all always be mean to me. Y'all always hit me with that link. All y'all.
Shut your line. You see. You know what? You full of shit. And
What's
you
my
better be
skin?
lucky I don't see Gloss and Mimi in this chat right now.
Mimi ain't gonna make it. I ain't scared of glass no more neither.
Okay, but you scaredy cat, and you know you full of shit.
Hmm.
Now, what's going on with this young man and his daddy?
Have you seen it? I'll play it one more time if you ain't seen it.
Yeah, let's bring that back.
1 second, y'all, because I know everybody wasn't up in here. You for real never seen this before? I got y'all. We're gonna play it to about right there.
By taking him to the prom.
Once again, shout out to Mr. J.R. Wisdom. Definitely follow him. Well, I definitely follow him.
Don't mess up that makeup, Gather. Gather.
Oh my God! Oh, you made him cry. Wait. Let him fall on the floor.
All right.
Let him fall on the floor. Oh, poor baby. Oh my God.
Man, what's this thing popping up?
Oh. Hold on. It gets so hard. It gets so hard. Get it off.
That's pretty much the gist of it. Muslim father taking his son to prom. Yeah, like Patricia said, like I said, this most traditional Muslim families or people that follow Islam, they ain't down with that. So yeah. What's your opinion on it? Hey, Slim, Sonny. Oh, you muted.
No, cousin, I was saying I missed the whole. Like I don't know. Am I slow or something? I think I
Oh, you
am.
missed it?
Yeah, like what did he do? He shake his ass? I'm just
No. So it's a Muslim family, and it's just everyone's like half the community is like whether they're Muslim or not. They're like why is he supporting that? Now I definitely understand showing support for your son, even though again I
for
don't agree, I
prom.
don't agree with that. Hmm?
For prom.
Yes, but they're also Muslim, and that's where
Okay,
another half
but
of that happens.
that's what. But my thing about it is that's what it comes with when you enroll your child into a public school that is built upon American beliefs. It's only so much that an Americanized school that tries to include everybody's beliefs is going to sit there and make sure your expectation is fully met. Like that's weird. Uh-huh.
That's definitely
They don't even say the Pledge of Allegiance in schools anymore due
I
to
definitely understand what
different
about that.
religions.
Right. I mean, see, we're in the country. They do, which I shouldn't be shocked, but I was shocked. I was like, oh, they do it here at your school. My dog was like, yeah. I was like, okay, good. But yep, you're right. You're right about that. A lot of public schools don't even do that no more.
Mm-mm.
But I have feelings surrounding this.
So for other countries and shit to feel like they obligated to have this naysay on what's going on when motherfuckers that's Christian can't even, say the Pledge of Allegiance no more, which our people, the black community, built had a whole say in that whole shit. It's like what? How dare you? And this is why black people tend to feel like we are not allowed in other people's countries because it's this expectation where not even we are seen as a people in other countries, let alone our own.
That's definitely a thing. You ain't wrong. Um. Oh, real quick, boss lady. I think the lady with the curly hair is the mom.
Mm.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's like, again, this is me. That's not the lifestyle I choose to live. I'm not Muslim, so I can't speak on that other than just me saying I know that's not accepted in most of the mainstream Muslim community. But I do give them props for showing support.
Well, let
Support.
me say this: most hood niggas, anyway,
Hmm?
become Muslim. I feel like most hood niggas,
Hmm.
most niggas that's in the streets, involved in the streets, become Muslim for protection anyway. Just because on the belief system of Muslims, like, you know what I'm saying, when they say love thy neighbor and protect thy brethren, Muslim people really like they take that shit serious. Whereas though,
They definitely do. Yes, Lynn, they're well, at least the father is Muslim. Yeah, you're right, boss lady. It is. But yep, I just wanted to get y'all opinion on that before I jumped into my main thing. I definitely
hmm
appreciate y'all with that. I'm gonna put up this other video. You're welcome to step if you want.
hmm
Oh, what was you saying, Slim? Right, their religion is very strict. So, oh, so I'm surprised. Okay, yeah. That's what I took it as, anyways. Uh, so the next part is about. I'm just wondering how y'all feel. Those of y'all that are invested, live invested, fully invested, whatever invested, on after all that talk and stuff. And see, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I told y'all, like stop defending Zelensky. Zelensky went back on the deal after all that because he don't want peace. He wants war, but he wants us to do it for him because he knows he can't win that war. He knows he can't beat Russia, but we ain't gonna do it for him. We need to stop spinning around on these other people. All right, here we go.
При всій повазі and even getting the UN on board as they were planning to put peacekeepers on the ground. Massive into. All right, folks. So just like I said, Vladimir Putin finally is coming to the table, and guess what? A couple days later, Zelensky throws a massive wrench into the whole process. Right as we're seeing de-escalation and even getting the UN on board as they were planning to put peacekeepers on the ground, Zelensky comes out and says this.
Що стосується ООН, при всій повазі ООН нас не захистить від окупації або бажання Путіна прийти знову. Ми не бачимо ООН як альтернативу контингенту або гарантіям безпеки. Ми підтримуємо розумні, логічні стосунки з Організацією Об'єднаних Націй. Я маю на увазі з представниками і генсеком тощо, але це не може бути, ООН не може бути альтернативою гарантіям безпеки.
Zelensky now rejects Macron's plan for UN peacekeepers in Ukraine. Instead, now he's demanding that NATO countries put troops on the front lines. Obviously, this guy's not serious. He's not serious about peace. He's constantly going on about how he's open to negotiations and making the claim that Putin's the one who's blocking the process and unwilling to sign on to a deal. But when real steps are made towards progress, this is what he does. It's unfrickin' believable. But wait, it gets even worse. And with each example you'll notice that's pretty much the trend here. That's the story being told. It continuously gets worse. We've got another clip here, which I've actually used AI to translate because there was no clip with subtitles. Full disclosure, I used heygen.com to translate, and I'm fairly confident that the translation is accurate. But here we've got Volodymyr Zelensky during the same speech, again, essentially demanding that Ukraine be a part of NATO.
Therefore, I have always advocated and supported the cheapest method of monitoring and ensuring security. For everyone, the cheapest and probably, that's it. The most effective is NATO. Everything is developed there. How it happens, who oversees it, what the modality is, how forces are applied in case of aggression, and so on. That is, I believe this is the most comprehensible. If we don't have this format, then everything will be more.
Too many of the words is wrong with that AI translator. But anyways, my point is, after all that talk and all that other stuff, he's like, no, I don't want to sit down for peace deals. I want the UN to send us troops to fight on the front line. Like I told y'all that he said before when he told the US, we need to send our sons and daughters to come fight and die for them. Bro, you can suck one for that. Get out of here.
But I feel like shit like this has been going on for decades. To be honest. Pointless fights, pointless wars that Americans always get sucked in. It's always been like this.
You're right. Man, we have a history, our country has a history of she dropped off. A country has a history of getting into other people's conflicts and spending a whole bunch of money. Again, when I was younger, definitely when I was active duty, I was all for it. I was like, shit, we're gonna go to war, let's go to war. Excuse me. It's what I train for most of the days of the week. But now that I'm older, work some of the places I work, involved with some of the things I'm involved with, I'm like, like other people, why do we keep on spending money on other countries, either not completely following through with the plan, or just we put somebody into power that turns on us in 5 to 10 years later anyways. So we just wasted all that money again. But yet when we come back to our country and when we're talking about money in people's pockets and things like that, we're too busy pointing the fingers at each other all the time. You know what I'm saying? When we can start with simple things like that. If it's an ally that we signed a deal with and you guys go to war, we go to war, I get it. Because if we go to war, they're supposed to jump in and have our back. But once again, Ukraine, they're not a part of the UN. They're not an ally we had to deal with. We would do some under the table stuff with them. We had some labs over there. We were testing stuff that, yes, in the long run, helps us out, but testing stuff there and doing tests there that we made it illegal to do here. But, what do y'all think? Let me ask Cuz, is she coming back? And like I said, I just felt like I had to get I told y'all so out the way. Not everybody, but some people. And like always, y'all are welcome to agree or disagree with me. I don't mind at all. I said this, or I decided on this a little bit too late to ask Andre's dad or a few other people to join me, but only love can conquer hate. That's true, Patricia. And honestly, some people have just been hurt so much. I guess I'm talking on a little bit more personal basis now. Some people have been hurt too much to where they're just numb to that, to where love doesn't feel comfortable to them, to where peace doesn't feel comfortable to them. I mean, I even dated people where they were only comfortable in conflict and in argument. I got too much going on. I'm too chill to even be a part of that. And that's how it, ideally, that's how it should be on the grand global scale as well. No, I mean, I'm definitely the type of person. I do like, I like competition. I like challenge. I like how do I say it the right way? I like combat, but I don't like pointless wars that in the long run takes resources from people here in the country that didn't ask for the wars. Yeah, and honestly, Patricia, between Ukraine and Russia, I mean, because what this is kind of new. I mean, obviously, you've been around a lot longer than me, but I think like what Ukraine and Russia split back in 1994, right? I think I could be wrong. This is kind of new, but this is definitely the kind of thing that could start some generational thing to where like a lot of the countries over there in the Middle East, or a lot of the tribes and countries are constantly fighting and battling. And they don't even know where it started from. You believe with the 1994 part? Yeah, and I mean, we all know who the enemies were in World War II, but just the way Russia is and the way China is, it always makes me think about like, were they always like that? And we just had a common enemy back then? Or did they get like that eventually? Like, I guess with China and North and South Korea, I know there was big fights and wars over communism is the way to go versus not the way to go. But, of course, I wasn't around then. I wasn't watching the news and stuff back then, so I don't even know how it got there. And then again, I guess the major point I was trying to push, but let me read this real quick. We already have travel advisories in other countries regarding the U.S. True. Now, okay, so side note real quick before I get to what I was saying. The thing is, though, with other countries, especially like Middle Eastern countries, if the information is still up to date, a lot of time if say terrorists are gonna capture a group of tourists, a lot of times not all the time, and depending on who it is, like definitely not ISIS when they're around, but other terrorist groups, a lot of times they'll toss out the American hostage in the middle of the desert somewhere, let them go. Again, that could have changed now, but that's what it was in the past, because I know a lot of the European countries, they'll sit there and they'll pay the ransom. America, they'll end up sending dudes with night vision goggles on and all the latest tactical gear through your ceiling in the middle of the night. They split in 1991. Okay. I guess just the nuclear deal where we made some deal with Ukraine to get rid of all their nukes. I guess that happened in 1994, I guess. Now I forgot my main point. Oh, but the main point, or the main thing I wanted to get to is kind of like, so it's like, what do you do with something like that? We've already invested so much money there. We were close to having everybody sit down for peace talks. We were close to getting some more, how do I say it? I'll say resource independence from China. Because again, in the past, all these stupid deals was made where we're getting a lot of basic minerals and resources from China, and then we would have had another place to get them from versus China. We were real close to all that. And then I think they even just had a special election to see if they want to keep Zelensky or not. A lot of people are raising the eyebrow to it, or one eyebrow to it, and saying that that's a lot like Russia. Because I think what they say, Zelensky got voted in again, and there was no votes against him. I find that hard to believe. 1985, Sting wrote a song. I hope the Russians love their children too. Great song of its time. Explains what the world was then. I'm gonna have to check it out and really listen to the lyrics. Rigged election. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think so too, Patricia, because who gets elected with no votes against them. Or I think it was that, and they said because they're at war right now, which is the same thing that would have happened here. 1 second, y'all. Let me unmute myself. But yeah, so was I rigged election, special wartime stuff. Oh, but again, we put all this time, money, and resources into Ukraine, which a lot of us feel like we shouldn't have put that much to begin with. And again, I don't know. I don't even know how easy we can. I don't know if anybody's even investigating, anyone from our end, investigating how we keep on sending them billions and percents of it, 10, 20, 40, 30% of it ends up missing when we send the money. And somehow all the top Ukrainian government people has, like I said, Zelensky, what they say, last year he bought 5 mansions here. Whatever. But the thing is, we put all this time, resources, and stuff into them, and then he's going to turn around and not want the peace deals. But yet he's fighting a war that he can't win alone. He's fighting a war that's primarily funded on his end by us. But yet he keeps on spitting, in my opinion, spitting in our face. And they're both political songs. Okay. Oh, I missed the other one. Got you. Got it, boss lady. I think at this point we should move on. I think so too. I really do. I really do. It's like, yeah, we don't want to lose our free pass to the Red Sea. And hey, I mean, we can that's ours now, because I mean, we can freely enter Ukraine and come and go as we want. And we might be looked at as tyrants, but at the same time, all of NATO, they would have to agree with it too, especially if we like that spot, the area of the opening to the Red Sea. If we share it with them, they're not going to complain. But I honestly feel like we should be like, that's ours now. But Ukraine, you're on your own. And yeah, a bunch of people are going to be mad and complain and say stuff. But again, what do you do when this guy just keeps on saying, hey, you should just keep on giving us money and send us your troops to come fight our war for us? Granted, he didn't start. Ukraine didn't start it. But at the same time, deal with the cards that you got. Be smart about it. At the pace of 3 years, 9 months. Right. I agree, boss lady. I think they are too. And it's my personal belief. A lot of politicians here and a lot of politicians in the United Nations was getting kickbacks from the money that was going to Ukraine. So I think a good amount of them wanted to keep on going. But at the same time, they see where the majority of people is swinging. They can't keep on going on with that. And I think that they do want to put troops on the ground. But nobody's going to do that without us. It is what it is. They're not going to do that without us doing that. That's why the UK is like, hey, we're ready to put troops on the ground, planes in the or jets in the air. But that whole but United States is going to have to be a big part of this. I'm concerned about the food supply chain. As far as what boss lady, theirs or ours, what exactly do you mean, ma'am? If you don't mind. True, I have a lack of confidence in those clandestine meetings. Right. Not without us. Yeah, that's what the UK. What's their president called again? Prime Minister. That's what he said. We're ready to put troops on the ground, just in the air, but the U.S. is going to have to be a big part of that. That's it. That's funny. It's like, yeah, we're doing all this big talk, and whatever they were talking about with the French president, I guess he moved a little bit towards more our side and was like, yeah, we should have peace talks. And I guess he came up with this whole big plan for Ukraine. I guess they were down for it, but then again, what's his face? He flipped on it. And again, I can't speak for him. I can't read his mind. He might truly be taking this personal, like, I want Russia to pay, or he might just be, like I think, being greedy. Our food supply chain is going to be more limited, expensive. Our pockets isn't that fresh. And what is cost? Arm and a leg. It's not so crazy. No, you're right. I'm not sure what food supply we get from them, but I'm sure we do. You're right. Now, so as much as a lot of us might not want it, the truth of the matter is, if we start pulling more oil, which turns into more gas from our own country, stop relying on other countries so much, start exporting more than we're importing, a lot of our costs is going to go down. And honestly, for real, that's part of one of the bigger reasons why, as much as a potty mouth he might be, as much as people don't like how unprofessional he is at times, I cannot be against Trump like that, because he wants to do things that I felt like for years that we should do. Rely less on other countries. Oats are corn, wheat, limited. That's the thing that they say too, to always look at. If I say gas, I say oil, but they always say you always watch the price of wheat and grains. Well, wheat is a grain, but whatever. So I guess we'll just say grains. No, rice is a grain too, but rice and grains. The price of rice and grains will let you know if prices has to be as high as they are or as low as they are. I think they always say. True, we import more than we export. Yeah, we definitely do import way more than we export. I think that's a solution. The government is going to protect that as much as they can. There will be dialogue and won't be about partisan issues, unfortunately. I agree. There's both sides of the coin is always just gonna not get along and agree on most things, just to not do it. The only time that they quickly agree on stuff is when something happens and it's fresh, hot in the news, and a majority of the country is on the same accord at that time. But just said, I have a big problem with the good old days. Whose good days? I believe I get what you're saying, Patricia. And right. That's definitely valid. Watch the futures market. You just made me think about something I haven't looked at in a long time. Low on oranges this year out of Florida. Oh, are we? $2025 was scary. I had a lot of hope for this year. I still want to say we'll see. Yeah, I have a crypto bot that does the buying and selling and trading for me, and it's a futures account. And I've been forgetting to look at it, boss lady. You reminded me I haven't looked at it in a long time. But I didn't have a whole super lot for today. Oh, I ain't quite hit an hour yet neither. But yeah, I didn't have a whole super lot for today. Just kind of because I didn't go live at all last week. Trying to straighten up this place. I mean, I think from the angle you guys can see it from, probably everything looks the same. But I definitely straightened up and moved a lot of stuff. Moved things around too. Eventually, depending on what I'm talking about, what I'm doing, I'll be at this desk for some stuff, or I'll be at a different desk where I can have cameras looking at me from a distance. Just depending on what I'm doing later on. Most definitely, Patricia. I appreciate y'all hanging out and having the conversation with me. Having the conversation without us arguing, fighting, and hating each other at the end of it. Wow, trading bot. That's so cool. So much to watch. No advice from me. Or from me. Yeah, you can set the trades how you want, but I'm too lazy to sit there and do that every time. I set up one bot myself, or you can copy other people's successful trades or bots, I should say. I guess it don't remind you. I mean, no. What I'm saying though, Patricia, is just that too many times I'll be having a conversation with a friend at lunch or something, and some rando will try to jump into the conversation and try to get all emotional and stuff. And generally, I end it with, "Why did you even jump into our conversation?" But I'm just saying, I guess in public settings, if people want to have conversations about politics, religion, social politics, the politics of social life, or whatever, just be mature enough to have it. Like, we don't have to hate each other at the end of the day, at the end of the conversation. Oh, my bad, boss lady. I skipped your first one. This is good energy. Thank you, boss lady. The trading bot just blows my mind. I guess I will start a new one maybe next month. And whenever I do a Tuesday one about some money or finance stuff again, I can do it on that crypto trading bot. It's just, it's just another means of a passive income. No, I 200% get you, Patricia, because a lot of people can't handle it. It's like, man, I didn't I didn't have this lady. So, it was those booths where their booth is like, it's those U-shaped booths, and their booth is like side to side or back to back to your booth. And she was like standing up in her booth, pointing in my homeboy's face. And the thing is, he was agreeing with her. He was actually in agreement with me. That conversation, I was definitely leaning more to the right, and he was leaning real far to the left. And so was she, but she was just jumping in our conversation, and she's pointing in his face. And I'm like, yo, I'm need you to get your hand on my boy's face. I mean, I said a little bit more than that, but just to be mature here, just chill out before I have a discussion with your boyfriend over there. But it was funny. It was funny because she was super hyped for no reason, not even fussing at the right person, all up in our conversation in a whole nother booth. And I don't think we was talking out loud. I mean, generally, person to person, I don't talk very loud to begin with. Neither does he. I think I've been able to have more subtle, more mature religion talks in public, but in school, it would piss me off because it's like, I'm a Christian. People could say what they want against Christianity, and we have to respect their opinion. But like, there was this girl. She was what do you call them? Witchcraft people. She was a Wiccan, and me, honestly, I wouldn't say nothing. But and then she was like, in that Christian bullshit. So then me, I was like, well, in that Wiccan bull crap, and I got kicked out the class for it. I was like, yo, what is that? Good night, Patricia. So definitely in school, those conversations were a lot more one-sided. But yeah, in public, yeah, I've had mostly mature or relaxed religion conversations. But politics, on the other hand, as we all know, a lot of people go crazy about it, go crazy over it. I got a little bit less than 30 seconds. So I'm just sit here and stare at y'all. Unless y'all got anything to say. Anything random I can think of? My sister that called, she ordered my daughter a new bed set. So I was like, oh wow, that's super nice. That's what's up. See, I'm the type of person, and maybe I'm just not good at this stuff. I'm the type of person, I wouldn't have got her a new bed set until I was ready to get her like the next size up. But that's just how I think. But I guess that's why we have sisters and moms and aunts and aunts and things like that. Oh, it's all the time for the random thought I have to share with y'all. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Y'all have a good night. Slim, if you're still listening, definitely be safe on the road, moving across the country. I don't even remember my own line half the time. So I'm just say what comes to my head. Keep your business growing. Keep on getting stronger. Be safe. Stay strapped. If your state allows you to be strapped. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. I appreciate that, boss lady. I really do. Good night, y'all.